matters to me about that I don't have, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, I'm still guessing that someone will choose the Woof Woof map, the Skrillex one. On
Probably, since it's really hard.
Yeah.
I know that Sus Business is a really good hidden player. He's like almost a complete hidden player, so I'm really expecting that to happen, yeah.
Greetings, everyone.
Hello, Loctav. Loctav has joined us.
There's so many people in this room. Dear God.
It's getting really crowded.
I know.
I'm not complaining.
It's okay, I'm dead.
Alright.
Rest in
We
peace.
forgive you.
So, earlier today we had Taiwan versus Russia, and I want to apologize for not being here. I was sleeping and I wasn't supposed to be sleeping, but my alarm clock didn't go off, so yeah, that didn't happen.
Right. Did you see any beautiful dreams?
I can't remember. However, I have not heard of the results between Taiwan versus Russia. I imagine Taiwan won.
Yes. 4-0.
Yeah.
So now I think we are seeing some no pain. One by one.
Yeah, the match has been delayed slightly because the Malaysian team was waiting for one player, but I think they're good now.
Yep, all players are ready, I think.
Right, perfect.
Okay, so let's give a little bit of background here. You've got, you've got for the Korean team, you've got Crazy, whose name was originally DJ Crazy. He's, age 20, Cookie Z, who doesn't show his age, but I'm gonna guess around 17 to maybe 18.
Wait, are you now talking about Crazy or Cookie?
I only know that Cookie
Cookie
has
Z.
his birthday in January, so I'm not really sure if he's going to be 17 or 18.
I bet he's 15.
Yeah.
Something
Clement-
there.
And then you got Clementine, who was previously known as Shulk. He's not actually got an age listed either, but I mean, as you can see, he takes top ranks quite often. If
The
not,
entire team of Korea does that, though.
I'm just going to interrupt this very insightful commentary with
Alright, welcome back, everybody. The stream should be a lot better now, have less lag.
so
And,
right,
they are about to start the first round.
okay, and on a terms of performance statistics based off the global performance rank, you've got Team Korea here at Crazy being at 135 global performance, Cookie Z being ranked 3,
And the first map will be Dear You.
Clementine pulls in at global performance rank at 92, and Dungeon at 111. And then Malaysia, you have Gan at a global performance rank of 52, Serious Benz at 33, A-Cup at 1,618, and like Kriers was saying yesterday, that might just be due to straight laziness. The player's probably spectacular, but you know.
This is also the case for the Korean players since they've been active for some while. As I know, accuracy should probably be a lot higher, in at least the top 30 to be bothered.
Well, what looks really good. Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on Zenki.
We've got 3 SSs so far on the Korean team.
One miss for the Malaysian team. 2 misses.
This is actually pretty scary to watch.
3 misses. Oh wow.
Actually,
Crazy lost his SS.
yeah. Do you think the entire Korean team is going to FC this map?
Maybe.
It is a possibility.
It's possible,
Yeah.
but not 100% sure.
It's likely we'll see at least 1 miss. But,
I think
since it's Korean,
I'm gonna predict that Crazy doesn't miss.
It seems like we are getting tons of full combos right now.
As
From
expected
both
of this
sides.
match, I mean, both teams are really good.
It's quite
So
amazing.
let's see here. I think this was 100% accuracy. Oh no.
No,
Um,
there's no SS, but there's the entire Korean team full comboed the map, and so the Malaysian team, save for Zenki, which caused the Malaysian team to lose this round. Not by much though.
3 Malaysian players also
Also-
comboed the thing, but Yuji had a quite weak accuracy,
Yeah.
which explains the A instead of S.
and who had map pick? I was a little bit busy.
That was Korea's pick.
Ah,
The next map is going to be Warakunaine. So yeah, how about these double time picks?
Wow, okay.
well, they most definitely decided to play to their strong points with their first pick. Going with
Yeah,
a hard rock.
they're definitely going with the mods too.
Okay, so we've got some player switches going on. Yuchi is out in exchange for a cup.
And Dungeon is out, replaced with Beatrice.
Oh yeah, Beatrice is a monster on maps like these. His accuracy is almost always really high.
Oh god.
Wait,
He's
who's
like-
being replaced?
He's been monopolizing ranks on hards and double time for some while now.
Yep, that player does have a bit of a niche. I know that for sure.
The second song has been chosen as Yonji with Warukunaine.
A double time pick
Is Dungeon playing?
by Malaysia.
Okay, we're off.
So
Zenki apparently had a pretty rough start.
Did someone swap out for Dungeon?
Yes, they swapped out for Beatrice, as I said.
It's risky kind of weird though.
we're getting there. Just 1 second. Anyways, guys, do you think we are getting any SS right here?
For now, Gon is assessing, but so is Clementine, but apart from that, or Clementine, sorry for the mispronunciations again.
Yes, it is possible in this situation.
Okay, so Clementine's currently holding a double S, and it looks like he's going to take it away.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that might look like it.
Yeah, it
And
is.
yep, that's another win for Korea with once again a bunch of full combos.
That's
And
going to be hard, if
Clementine
not
got
impossible to
SF.
beat.
Did Zenkai
Yeah,
disconnect?
Zenkai failed the map early on, so
Oh boy.
So everyone full comboed except one, basically.
with a double S from Clementine, that needs to be recognized.
Yeah.
I think it's the first SS we see on this map.
I think
No,
if,
Elysian.
Oh yeah, Elysian, you're right.
I think if Malaysia wants to keep it intact, they might need to swap out Zenkai with somebody. He's definitely showing that he's the weaker link of the team at the moment. It could be nerves, of course, getting to him too. I have no doubt that anyone in this tournament is spectacular at playing.
Problem is, the reason why Malaysia delayed the match is because they were waiting for one player, so maybe they don't have a lot of room to maneuver with.
So what is the next map?
We're still waiting on the next choice.
The next map isn't picked yet.
Spooky.
Apparently the reason why Zenki failed early on is because he got lags.
You know, I'd be popping popcorn for this, but it's 6:25 in the morning, so there's time and place for everything.
Speaking of, I have popcorn here, but it's not ready.
Any reason why Zenki's stuck at buffering?
Pineapples.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Also, sad news, I'm right now drinking my last can of Coca-Cola.
No.
Sad face.
But don't
Oh,
worry.
but it wasn't Dr. Pepper.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be relying on said Dr. Pepper later on.
I'm going to buy some more after this match, so...
Is Korea doing a player swap?
So just to make sure there's some confusion that Korea is leading right now with 2 victories.
They're going to play Sabamiso, it seems.
Alright, so Crazy is left and is replaced with Racing You Don't Gain.
Oh boy. I don't know much about the player from his playing perspectives, but I do know about his maps. And the way the map's created definitely has anything to do with his skill level, because I know myself personally as a mapper, I try to tend to stay in my safety.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know that Ryzen was considered like the 5th best player for a really long time.
The thing with Racing You Don't Gain is that he's been a pro player since 2010 and has amazing records all across the board. For example, I think he holds the first place on Masterpiece. No, actually he got beaten by Mesita, Flashlight player, but he's got the first place at least for Hidden Hard Rock. That only goes to show. And the third map is beginning, is now Sabamiso, a nomad pick.
A matter of interest here is that Zenki actually has the lowest accuracy of any of the players there on Malaysia currently. They're under 98%, and they do have a substantially more number of A's on their account than any other player there.
Need to remove your music in the background.
Apparently, a cup has a pretty difficult start.
Yeah.
The stress one must face when playing against Korea must be really unbearable.
It's sort of like if you know that you're superior, it becomes a lot easier to perform. So Korea has a lot of advantages with that.
Yeah, and you know that your other players aren't gonna let you down.
Yeah, so strong as a team that you just focus on themselves. You can almost take it for granted that your friends are going to keep the combo up.
Yeah. Although, as we were saying that, there's apparently a miss on Beatrice's side, and also for Racing Udonge. And apparently
Also
Clementine as well.
Just another
Clementine.
miss.
And A-Cup.
That's interesting because Ghana and X-Series Business are still FCing on Malaysia's side. Maybe if they keep it up, they can get a win.
Cookies is still SSing the song, however.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
he's definitely
Here we
here
go.
He's definitely not going to disappoint.
It's like the harder the map
don't
gets, the better it
trouble
plays.
So it's gonna be a battle between Cookiesy and X-Series Business.
And it looks like we're done. 12 million ahead on Korea's side.
And Cookies got SS.
Yeah, Cookiesy got an SS, and everybody's gonna go crazy about that. Also an FC on X-Series Business side, but I was obviously not enough. Too many misses on the other players' side from A-Cup and Zenki. So that's the third round won by Korea. If they win the next round, they get the match.
There's been quite a few clear-cut decisions here in this tournament so far.
Yeah.
I've noticed there, but I hope as time goes further, we start to get a bit more of a battle back and forth.
Oh, definitely. If you remember Japan's team yesterday compared with Korea, we're gonna have a very close match.
It's really a pity though that the previous time Japan and Korea clashed in the final didn't really go off as well. They became quite one-sided with the results.
So it's now Malaysia's pick on the song for the final match.
Yes.
You don't know.
Well,
if it's
not
final.
necessarily final, but
Possibly final.
yeah, it is Koizuru Chisenso.
You just cursed the whole team.
And apparently, Racing Udonge is swapping.
Are they trying to rotate all the players so that everyone can play, perhaps? I mean, if you got so many players, it would make sense to let everyone play a little.
I imagine they're probably not as worried.
I imagine Kirikari is going to play now.
Does
they obviously
Korea's
don't-
team? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, do they know about what map's coming up yet? Perhaps maybe they've got an idea of.
Alright, so the next map is going to be Koizuru Chisenso, and Racing Udongen is swapping with Kirikaru.
Such an awesome map.
Wonder what map it's gonna be.
It's going to be Koizuru to Senso.
Kirikari, didn't he play an important role in the previous years? Overseas?
Kirikaru is also one of Korea's top players. Really good with really hard maps.
Yeah.
But what you have to ask yourself is these people that have prided themselves on playing extremely difficult maps, how would they fare against something on the slower end?
That would really depend on how much time they've invested into the slower maps. But for most good players, if they choose to invest their time into it, they're going to get really good at it.
Yeah,
and the
practice makes
really
perfect, and that's really the
you
thing.
You can regard all those different aspects. If you're talking about a really good player who hasn't played for a really long time, then he's probably going to struggle in the easier stuff or the slower parts. You can say, for instance, Keiko Clear from the Japanese side, when he was becoming really pro and recognized by people, he wasn't really able to play at Pro Shotway 8, and he's still struggling on it.
Maybe we should, next map pool, we should have like all the slow maps.
Just
Yeah,
easy
that would
mod.
be interesting. The accuracy maps.
Easy mod only.
Easy mod only.
Half time.
The easy
Alright,
mod
so we
arguably
have a
makes it
second player
harder.
swap for Malaysia. A-Cup is swapping up to Zysen.
So, my lovely commentators, can you answer this question I found on the stream chat? What gaming console are they playing on?
I think they're playing on the N64.
It really, a more legit question to that. It really varies on what they originally planned for their computer to do. I don't think, I personally can say I don't think anyone specifically builds their PC for OS.
I wouldn't be surprised these days.
Well, you got a point.
I did.
At least I'm
Well,
playing
there you go.
my OS on my 8-bit Nintendo.
Well,
I also have a power glove, so I can like just move around my hand and get SS.
well, Pepe, what would you say would be the optimal system performance for the game? Like, if you were building a system just around running this game, what would be overkill and what would be just perfect?
I
Oh,
think
by
the
the way,
main thing
guys.
these days is
We almost have 3,000 watchers.
the main thing these days is getting your I/O as fast as possible. So getting an SSD in there for your operating system, and if possible, putting OS on there as well is probably the best thing you can do.
I did that.
All right, so you heard it here, folks. The
I mean,
best
OS
thing-
doesn't have huge system requirements. So the main thing is making sure that both OS and anything else running on your PC doesn't cause any lag spikes. And an SSD is probably the best thing you can do these days.
This is
And it's
really
getting
true.
cheaper too.
I started doing that, and ever since I never had the random lags that I've struggled with before.
Probably the worst thing to do is installing Norton.
Yeah.
That's
No,
another
well,
thing,
that goes with anything you can do on a computer, though.
I
I say,
run. Sorry.
Did we all just interrupt each other?
Pretty much. I was going to say, I've always run us on a SATA drive, and I've never really had any problems with lag spikes and whatnot, but I defrag like crazy. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I run mine off an array of drives.
I wonder
It all comes down to reducing the amount of latency in the games, because it's pulling in content from the disc, like for the music, the audio, as well as also the movies and all the rest when it's playing in the background. So you want to keep your CPU low from other apps eating that and like chewing into the time that the game is so sensitive on.
It looks like we're almost ready to go.
Alright.
What is almost?
Well, Malaysia was trying to switch out a second player, but they were informed they can't do that, so
Oh,
just readying up now.
Also, to make sure there's no screen lag, you need to use a monster cable.
Okay,
That
guys,
was a joke.
I'm predicting that Korea is going to have full SS because this map is like accuracy based. It's a joke.
Now, I wonder what's the worst setup you can run us on. Possibly like a toaster, or is Mario...
Windows 98.
And the match begins.
Windows 10.
No, Windows 98 doesn't even run. I tried it.
Windows NT.
To anybody who might have got that stream stop, you can pause and start the stream again. Although,
They won't be able to hear you.
yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah, because I just got I got a screen lock on my side.
Okay, seeing a few misses from the Malaysian side.
Was there a player swap out on the Malaysia side in the end?
Yes, see
Korea
the
holding
chat.
SS this far.
I've got that player swap. Zenki was never down as swapped.
Apparently, Zenki left the match and nobody joined back.
Okay, so there are just 3 players playing.
Oh, that's bad news bears for the team.
Was it accidental force started though?
If that's the case, then according to you rule, it should be a rematch.
If I'm coming right, they're seeing 5 full combos coming up.
Yeah, this is missed.
We actually might have tons of S's right here. If everyone survives the streams.
Well, Malaysia
You've still
pulled
got
out
3 SSs.
incredible with 2 SSs.
That's 4 S's
Oh, 5.
total.
Oh yeah,
4
4 now.
SS, that's really impressive. But sadly, it didn't really help.
Well, do we know if that was a forced start, or...
Yeah, apparently Zenki was out playing and Zyson was switched with him instead of A-Cup.
Okay.
So he did play.
So yeah, there were 4 players, but we just got the wrong information.
Okay.
The final score is 51 to 46 million.
Yep, Korea wins this one by